Good morning, gang. Happy Thursday morning. Well, I thought it was Christmas season. Apparently, it's silly season. It just keeps getting more nuts with this idiotic Colorado thing. And yesterday, let's just put it this way, was not a good day for Democrats. Just it was very, very funny to see what happened. To start the day off, you had Eleni Kolonakis, I believe, or Konalakis, I guess, however the hell you pronounce her name, the Lieutenant Governor of California, writing a letter to her Secretary of State to explore every legal option to get Trump off the California ballot. Can anybody else say election interference? I don't know. That's a crime. And you happen to be Lieutenant Governor, at least for the next couple of days, okay? Till the lawsuits come in to remove you for election interference. Till the lawsuits come in to remove 4 justices on the Colorado Supreme Court to remove you for election interference. It's really interesting when you see uber liberals, self-proclaimed Trump haters, trying to manipulate the law to meet their narrative. Okay. Oh my God, we don't like Trump. He's the boogeyman. We've got to get rid of him, right? By any means possible. Hey, if we got to bring suitcases full of ballots in at 3 o'clock in the morning, that's what we'll do. Crap, they caught us last time. Well, it's too late. What are we going to do this time? They're watching too close. Well, let's just make sure he's not even on the ballot whatsoever. Yeah. You know, it's a bad day for liberals when even the Trump hating people, rhinos or liberals, are saying this is wrong. Yeah. Bill Barr, everybody remember him? Okay. He's a never Trumper for sure. And he is absolutely appalled at this whole thing. Mind you, remember this guy's an attorney. Okay. And said the Supreme Court will step on this, squash this in a heartbeat as soon as they take it up, if they take it up. There's no way in the world SCOTUS isn't taking this up. Okay, just simple as that. But it's really funny when you have even the people that don't like Trump realize the damage this can cause to the entire political system in the United States. I mean, Banana Republic, hello, okay. You know, all the talking about Putin or Xi or Kim Jong-un or Zelensky eliminating their opponents in elections. Joe's taken, pages out of that playbook, no problem. Okay. And it's blatantly obvious that that's what's going on. And the people see it. I mean, again, it's hilarious to look at Trump's poll numbers. And after the Colorado ruling, his poll numbers went up again, okay? Because people don't want to see somebody done wrong. It was interesting, Biden is losing, he's hemorrhaging support from blacks, from Hispanics, from soccer moms. And funny, he's now hemorrhaging support from the young people, okay? Maybe the light bulb went on with Zoomers and millennials and goes, you know what? I don't like living in mom's basement anymore. I'm almost 40. Come up. Apparently, they are starting to tip toward Trump. And interesting yesterday, I'm talking about making liberals' heads explode. This will be good. Who does the young population want Trump to pick as his running mate? Get this. Overwhelmingly, Tucker Carlson or Vivek Ramaswamy. I think both of those picks would be fabulous, and both of them would make liberals' heads explode. You want to talk about somebody who would be a complete polar opposite to Kamala Harris, Miss Word Salad herself? Put Tucker Carlson as the VP. Okay. I mean, as articulate as you can possibly get versus the woman who can't string a sentence together. Right. Talk about night and day. Right. So that was it. But so you get the other things that blew up in their face yesterday, besides, oh, I don't know, being a laughing stock even within their own party, being a laughing stock within their own voting blocks. Okay. Getting Tucker Carlson in there. Throw California in. California had a nice one yesterday. Well, because hey, California does so many great things here. That shining state on a hill, right? That's losing population faster than any other state, that has the worst cost of living than any other state, and that tries to stomp on the Constitution left and right. Well, California had a little bit of kicking of balls yesterday. A federal judge blocked the California law that bans Californians from carrying a handgun in public places. Hey, you want to go to the grocery store, you want to go to Walmart, you want to go to Walgreens, make sure when all these people rioting and looting, they don't try to steal your purse. That was what California's like. Right, as long as you don't have $1,000 in your purse, we're not even going to prosecute them for purse snatching. Federal judge says, you know what? Nah, Californians can carry a weapon with them. Oops. Hey, Gavin, mark that one up as another on your long list of losses. If you ever wind up trying to run for president, that one will be on the list too. It just got really interesting to watch this. But the ultimate topper to losing yesterday, and this is just absolutely fabulous. Jack Smith, everybody knows him, right? He's the DOJ prosecutor that is going after Trump on all these indictments and everything like that were on a temporary hold because there's an appeal of one of the intercourt rulings that's gone up to the Supreme Court. Yeah, we had an amicus brief submitted by Ed Meese, remember him, okay, and a whole bunch of other high-powered old-school lawyers to the Supreme Court. Jack Smith has no standing. Jack Smith's position as a prosecutor is unconstitutional. But again, the Democrats can't spell Constitution, let alone ever read it. Okay, just listen to half of these congressmen who try to spew stuff about the Constitution and they get it wrong. Okay, or any of these judicial appointees that John Kennedy, senator from Louisiana, asks him a question about the Constitution. I want to be a federal judge. Tell me about the Sixth Amendment. I don't know what's in it. And you want to be a federal judge. Got it. Okay. But apparently, the office that Jack Smith is working in, the position that he has, that was created by Merrick Garland, the Attorney General of the DOJ, is illegal because only Congress has the ability to create a office of such, not the Attorney General. So therefore, the position that Jack Smith holds isn't valid. So this entire case should be thrown out, which is just hilarious. Okay. It's just, the Democrats are tripping over themselves left and right. And you know exactly why. They are completely paranoid, panicked about a run by Donald Trump because they know he's going to slaughter them. And it's not going to be funny. The most interesting part with all of this, to me at least, is not Trump Biden. It's the down ballots. Okay. It's going to be the gubernatorial elections. It's going to be the senatorial elections. It's going to be elections for House of Representatives, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, for judges, in states that elect their judges. Because the people are going to see, if they do any homework, and if there's anything that I implore the U.S. population to do, is research your candidates this year as to what they voted for, what they stand for. As I said last week, I've been putting together a list. I'm still working on the House of Representatives. Okay. I haven't got to the Senate yet. I haven't even started there. On who voted for and who voted against for things like the NDAA or for impeaching Mayorkas or anything else of the sort, a whole bunch of things like that. So you can see, and the pattern is coming out very interesting. When I'm looking at all 200 and whatever congressmen in the GOP, because I'm not looking up Democrats, because I wouldn't vote for a Democrat if they were the only candidate on the ballot. Every one of them needs to be drawn and quartered. It's interesting because you can start seeing by their voting patterns who the true conservatives are and who the rhinos are. As much as everybody says, and I know I say this every time we talk about politics, as much as everybody says voting doesn't matter, maybe believe that, okay? All you want, I don't care. Maybe you think voting doesn't matter for president, it's who counts the votes, like we saw in 2020. But remember, any of this crap that is going to start is not going to be on a federal level. It's going to be on a local level. And when they come to your city next year to rape, pillage, burn, loot, murder, okay, like they did in 2020, is it the feds that are going to show up to protect you? Or is it going to be your local sheriff, your local police department, your county prosecutor? Okay. Resistance starts at the bottom and works its way up. You look at all the states that are starting to talk. I mean, there was a lot of talk yesterday about Texas seceding with the whole thing, with all this Colorado stuff. And there was a bunch of talk about other states that are like, we'll follow Texas's lead. The talk on balkanization is at a high pitch right now, because if the Democrats somehow manage to get Trump off the ballot in California, off the ballot in Colorado, it's not like he even has a chance of winning either one of those states. How long is it going to take till Texas, Florida take him off the ballot? Okay, not that Biden has a chance of winning either of those states. But the more important one comes in. Let's say North Carolina, for example. North Carolina is kind of a purple state when it comes to presidential. They have a Democrat governor. They have a supermajority Republican Congress. Veto proof. Okay. Let's say that the government of North Carolina says, we're taking Biden off the ballot because we feel, just like Colorado did, there's enough evidence that says he committed a crime. And like I said yesterday, that other clause in the 14th Amendment, aid to the enemy, Biden fits that. This is going to get real ugly, and we're starting to see it happen already, 10 and a half months out before an election. If you think it's silly season now, what do you think it's going to be, say, May? It's going to get nuts. And while we all have a duty to go vote, we also have a duty to protect ourselves from the lunatic left, who is already calling for assassinations, has no problem burning down cities. Just be ready. It's not the Chinese, it's not the Russians, it's not an EMP, It's not the Iranians. It's not nuclear war. It's not bioterrorism that we have to worry about. The people that you have to worry about literally live next door. Pinball out.